Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I'm super excited because I get to share with you my newest sticker book that releases this Friday, June 7th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time on my website, www.mojo-jojoplans.com. This book is $21 plus shipping. It is 30 pages of regular matte paper and then clear matte sticker paper. And I am so stinging excited for this book, you guys. I've been wanting to release this book for a hot minute, and I finally got off my butt and got it done, and I am so excited that it is here and that I get to share it with you. Can we just take a second and look at how gorgeous this cover is of like the color? Like, I feel like camera's not even doing it justice. The color of this book is just chef's kiss. Like, I freaking love it. But anyway, you guys, I'm so excited about this book. I have been wanting to do this again for a really long time, and thanks to the help of my patrons, and they helped me kind of get a bigger list than what I originally had of some words to include in this book. It finally came true and is finally here and ready to share with you. So what is currently used for? This is for, I personally like to use it, and I can actually just show you examples of how I've used it in my own planner. So every single month, my favorite thing to do is make a currently page, and I usually do this on the little dashboard page that's in my planners, but you can make a currently page just out of blank paper. You can do it in your weekly. You could do this weekly if you wanted. I just do this monthly. You could even do this daily if you really wanted to. But I've really been enjoying this because it's just fun to look back at the end of the year and see, like, or even like the next year, like next January, and I can kind of look at the things that I was excited for, or what was my things at that current time. So it's just like really fun to look at that. But usually they'll have a word. So on here I have enjoying, feeling, eating, and traveling. So like in January, I went to the Dominican Republic for a vacation, and then we went to Disney. So I was like excited for those things, and pizza is my favorite thing. I ate a lot of pizza in January for whatever reason, so just it kind of just gives me an area to kind of write down some specific things for that month. And I've been doing it monthly, and it's really, really fun, and I just really like doing this. But anyway, I've been using some other sticker books to get these words. However, in those books, I just have found like I've been using the same words over and over again, just because there wasn't as big of a variety as I was hoping for. And so that is why I wanted to make this book, because I wanted to have a lot more variety in the words. That way I can do 12 months without using any of the same words, kind of thing. Like, then I can really focus on having different things that I was focusing on at different times. So let's take a look. This book does have about 7 fonts in it, and it has over 40 different words. I want to say it's like close to 50, but I honestly don't remember. But I know for sure it's over 40 different words are in this book. So let's go ahead and take a look. So 2,119 pieces are in this book. When we open it up, you're going to open to a bunch of currently stickers. And again, this was kind of just what you saw here, right? Just like the currently, kind of like titling my page. Again, you can do those on a blank piece of paper, or you could put it on a planner page, however you're wanting to do it. But these are the first couple of fonts. So this is on clear sticker paper. So here's our first font. This one I'm counting as 2 fonts because you have a filled in version and an unfilled version. So you could even color this one in and make it whatever color you're wanting to. And then we have a fun block font. So you're going to get 2 pages in the clear sticker paper, and then you're going to get 1 page in paper. Again, if you're wanting to color those, that would be super easy on the paper one. Then we have our next 3 fonts in those currently stickers. And again, you're going to get 2 pages of the clear and 1 page of the paper. And then you're going to get them a little bit smaller. That way, if you're wanting to do these daily, they're a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable, or if you're doing in a smaller area. But you can kind of see all of the fonts on this 1 page. So you're going to get 1 page in the clear and then 1 page of paper. All right, let's get into our words. So the words do repeat with each of the sets. You're just getting them in different fonts. And there's 2 full pages of different words. So this is the first page, and this has the first 2 fonts. It has that filled in one, and then the one that kind of you could color in. I call it like the coloring font, I guess. So you're going to get a clear page and then a paper page. So our words are anticipating, appreciating, avoiding, binging, buying, celebrating, cooking, crafting, craving, decluttering, dreaming, drinking, eating, feeling, goal, hating, learning, loving, making, manifesting, organizing, planning, planting, playing, prioritizing, quoting, reading, remembering, supporting, teaching, thinking, traveling, trending, trying, visiting, and watching. So that's the first page. And then again, you're going to get a duplicate in paper. And then here is our next font. Okay, again, clear and then paper. So all the same words. And now here is our second page of the words in both of those fonts that we had, those first 3 fonts. So we have grateful for, having grace for, inspired by, in the news, listening to, looking forward to, praying for, proud of, reflecting on, working towards, and wishing for. Okay. So again, that has both of those, all of the fonts that we just saw so far. So again, you're getting clear and then a paper page. And then we're going into our next font. And again, same thing. You're going to get all those words on clear and then paper. And then the next font, clear and paper. And then that second page for both of those fonts, clear and paper. And then our next font. So you can pick your vibe, whatever you're feeling. Maybe you want to be a little bit more bold. I think this is actually one of my favorite ones in here. I really like this bold font. Again, clear and paper. And then that second page with both of those fonts, clear and paper. And then we are going to move into even more words. And then we're also getting some currently's vertically if you want to kind of switch up the way your spread or whatever you're making looks. I just thought it would be fun to have some that were vertical. So we have saving for, favorite drink on this page. And you're getting all of the fonts. So again, you can see what all these look like in all of the different fonts. You're going to get a clear page and then that same page in paper. And then our last pages, a couple more of the currently's. And then on this one, we have favorite scent, favorite song, and favorite snack. And again, clear and paper. So that is my new currently sticker book. You guys, I am so excited. And I did want to show you how these are sized real quick because I did size them very specifically. So I'm just gonna, this is just what I had. It's not size for mini, like you can really use them in anything, but I did size them specifically so that way you could fit them in quarter boxes. Now, it'll depend on the word that you're using. Most of the single words should be able to fit in one of these quarterly boxes. So I'm just gonna grab a couple from a book and I'm just gonna grab a couple random ones so that way we can test out a couple of different words. But if you're like the words that are a little bit longer and also depending on the font, they're definitely not going to fit. And I'll be able to show you that. But I did make sure all the single words and all the fonts should be able to fit in these smaller quarterly boxes. So let me pull out my copy because I've already been pulling stickers out of here. So if we just look, this having grace for and like looking forward to, that's not going to fit in there. So that's kind of what I mean by it depends on the word. But all of these like smaller ones like this wishing for should still fit. So let me grab this wishing for and let's take a look and see. Wishing for. And then that way if you're wanting to stick it in like a little header box, you can. Okay, let's go to another font. We got to test out all the fonts. Let's go to a single word. Because again, I did size these specifically for a single word. So even like a longer word like manifesting, this one should fit in our little quarter box. go grab a different font. Let's see, let's try decluttering. That's kind of a long word. Even decluttering fits. So that way you could kind of see that all the words, especially the single words, should be able to fit in a quarter box. Again, these longer words here that, like the working towards, having grace for, looking forward to, those ones most, like, they're not going to fit. They're just too long. And I didn't want to like smush them to where, you know, they looked weird. So something to just keep in mind. But you definitely could also use the paper versions. Let's take a look at that. The paper versions, they're just going to have a little bit more. That offset is going to kind of go over into the quarter box. So if you're not wanting that look, doing the clear ones are definitely really good for that. So hopefully that kind of helps you just kind of gauge how those fit, but I did size them so that way they could fit in a quarter box, or at least all the single words could fit in there. So hopefully that helps you just kind of see the fit. But you guys, I am so stinking excited for this sticker book. Again, it releases this Friday, June 7th at 9 a.m. Mountain Time on my website. I will put details down in the description below. And patrons are getting to order this sticker book right now. So if you want to jump in on that pre-order, and they're going to have it, most of them, depending on shipping, most of them will probably have it in their hands before it even releases to the public. But if you want to jump in on that pre-order, you just have to join before tomorrow, which is what is that, Sunday at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. You just have to make sure you join before 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Otherwise, the pre-order is going to be closed. So, but if you want to jump in today, you totally can. It is not too late to get your pre-order in for this sticker book, and be able to have it in your hands before anyone else does. So there we go, you guys. I so hope you guys are excited about this book, because I am, and I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!